Brief update on what's going on in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community right now as far as risk and risk management programs. Today's August 12th, 2025. On Sunday at the Chicago Open, apparently a competitor died. Did see a Reddit thread on it, and initially top thread was indicating very simply that processes and procedures as far as risk management planning goes, when it comes to getting the competitors help on a timely process when somebody gets hurt, injured, or especially in this guy's case, he died. And obviously I wasn't there, so full disclaimer, I don't know the whole story. Everybody in the community right now is just talking about the Reddit threads. I hear the words waivers coming up a lot. If you're following anything that's going on the West Coast with some of these lawsuits that have to do with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gyms, waivers or no waivers, it doesn't matter. Correct waivers or rock solid legal waivers, it doesn't matter. After the recent second part of the Del Mar Jiu-Jitsu case went to the Supreme Court, it's very clear that waivers only get you so far into the legal process, but cases are still going to happen. And in a case where you're a tournament event promoter and somebody's going to find negligence in the fact that you didn't get that person the treatment in the right way, those attorneys are going to salivate and they're going to pick you apart. JujitsuInsurance.com writes a lot of business for people calling us to do events. And knowing the jiu-jitsu community and knowing conversations that I've had with some clients on what the risk management processes and procedures are, and what I see and hear is that some people are taking it to the full extent of risk management plan, having the proper people on site for accidents, injuries, or in this case, something more serious, people who are trained to deal with this and get this help to those people right away. This is extremely important, and my message has been clear about this since 2017 about strokes in jiu-jitsu, and the biggest danger is people putting off the signs and not getting the proper treatment, which means they don't get the medicine, and then later on down the road they died. I'm not saying that this guy had a stroke. I have no idea what happened to him. I'm just reading the Reddit threads. But what I'm trying to explain to the jiu-jitsu community is that you really need to take a lesson from this one and say, okay, whether or not this guy got the proper medical treatment and attention immediately, we know that the stuff can happen. It's not only happened here, it's happened overseas at some other events as well. So this is nothing new. The fast-growing sport, the United States, does tell me that we're going to have more of these accidents, injuries, and traumatic experiences. The best thing that somebody can do if they're an event promoter right now is take a deep dive into what the risk management plan should have. You might not have everything that you think. Reach out to us and get a guide that we can provide you. Then also making sure that look at yourself as go into the sanctioning committees of your states and figure out, if you were a professional boxing promoter, how would you have to sanction this event? Now, I'm not saying you need to go as far as hiring half the staff that some of these commissions require you to do, but as far as like the physicians and the proper insurance and the proper risk management plan, it's not that hard. These opportunities help us, and if you know how to prompt the right questions, you can continue to go back and forth until you get that guide and a good starting point that you can work off of. And then you can communicate that to your teams, leadership, participants. Everybody's got to be on the same page. I've ran events, I've owned gyms, and now I own an insurance company, and I can tell you right now, call me to ask me about all the mistakes that I made, and I'm just here to help you not make those mistakes. I look back as well. I see where my holes were. I see where there would have been opportunity to really damage myself, my business, and other people as well through just not proper planning. And guess what? Again, it doesn't matter what the waivers say. It doesn't matter if they're rock solid or not. What's happened in our martial arts world as of lately with the legal systems has changed the game. So wake up call, please. Definitely read that Reddit post. Whoever wrote that, putting together, hey guys, let's do better next time, is 100% accurate. Let's do better next time. And these do affect families. These are people who are not getting paid to do this for a living. I'm pretty sure the guy was, I don't think he was a black belt or professional level. I think he was probably somebody that was caught the competition bug, and a lot of people do. So safety when competing, like this is, let's just take a step back. We're not saying football's not dangerous or baseball's not dangerous or any of those, but a lot of those sports are pretty regulated with safety. Why wouldn't we regulate a sport where we are literally trying to strangle each other and decapitate? Is probably just because it's a new sport. So lots to learn from these lessons. Follow more, read more about risk management planning and the importance of. If you're a gym academy owner or if you're an event promoter, right now more than ever is the time where you really need to take a step back and see if you've got the right things in order that you need as far as the insurance, risk management plans, and safety protocols and procedures at your gym. If you don't, give us a call and let me send you some templates and give you some ideas to start with. Thank you. JujitsuInsurance.com.